All right. All right. All right. Where is the audio? Where's the audio? Audio. Audio. Here we go. All right. So I. Okay. So I'm live, but at the same time, I'm also going to repost this later on. I came across this really cool article that I think is valuable. It's a Medium article by this guy named Peter. Peter V. I forgot what his I don't know what his last name is. Peter V. Yeah, he's just Peter V on Medium. Um, the title captivated me. The title grabbed my attention. It said, "Don't use ebooks as lead magnets. Try this instead to attract subscribers easily." So I figured everything in this makes a lot of sense. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I know everybody doesn't have a premium or members only access to Medium, so um, I figured I'd just record this and share it. So I'm just gonna read through it. So um, people are getting tired of downloading low value ebooks. Now, again, this is one of those areas where, like, as a business owner, it's really important for you to be driving things or driving prospects and leads to something that they're actually going to find value in. Okay, so it's not just about getting a ton of emails. It's really about finding that angle to really get them to to see your offerings as being valuable. All right, so I want to start there. So this isn't just about just having a lead magnet to have a lead magnet. Like, you need to be driving people to things that are valuable. All right, so over the years I created many different lead magnets. um, and it wasn't until a few months ago I realized ebooks are a horrible lead magnet. They Not only does it take a long time, it does take some time. Now, because of AI, I know that's helped a little bit, but at the same time, you have a lot of people who are using AI for the whole thing, and it takes away the humanity of what you're creating, and so people are tuning out because of that as well. All right, um, people rarely find the time to read them. Very true. People don't read ebooks like that. They're difficult to consume, and they're not fun or interactive. All right, so I find all of these to be true. There are a few more that I could probably add to this list, but I'm just gonna go through this uh, as it is. There are better ways to attract people to your email list, and here are a few. Right, the first is an email course. All right, one of the best lead magnets you can use: a short 5-day email course. Courses are starting to become more popular. You can give subscribers a mini course on how to solve a specific problem right in their inbox. Um, I'm a huge fan of this, primarily because it is extremely easy to create. Uh, it's extremely easy to create an email course, but at the same time, when you call something a course, it adds a tremendous amount of perceived value to it. And when you make it sequential, like it's over a period of time, you're essentially feeding people this information in bites in a manner that it's easier for them to consume. So I'm a huge proponent of this. Um, in this article, they're not giving specifics, but there's not an email marketing tool on the planet right now that doesn't easily enable you to send like an email today, an email tomorrow, an email 2 days from now, and like sequence it or create like a 1 day apart email sequence. Very straightforward to do. All right. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this. If you would like help with creating a 5-day email course, um, either comment or shoot me a message, and I'll walk you through how to do it. So straightforward, but at the same time, you have to know what to put in it. Okay, this lets you do two things. It proves you deserve their attention and get them used to receiving your emails. That's the point, right? If you're trying to get them to subscribe, you want to get them into the habit of reading your emails, right? So um, I have many ebook lead magnet. I have many ebook lead magnets downloaded on my computer, and I never get the time to read them. Eventually, I will delete them. Same here. Email lead magnets have many advantages compared to ebooks. No graphic design is needed. Very true. Easier to create and launch. Creates the habit of opening your emails, improves deliverability, and it also has high open rates. I'd like to add one to this, right? So you know how it says like no graphics needed, easier to create. Um, within within the stuff that I send through emails, I don't just like to write emails. I record simple videos in Loom. So I'll open Loom and I will literally just record a simple video. It could be a 2 minute video. It could be a 1 minute video, but it just enables me to express myself on camera. It's already on Loom, and I literally send those links via email. It's really cool. It's very easy to create an email course. Choosing email over ebooks makes reading more like a conversation. Subscribers can also choose to respond to your emails. When you're sending out emails, if you want to improve deliverability, um, get your audience to respond to your emails. That is huge. When people respond to your email, what that tells these email servers is that you are a reliable and you're a good source. That is huge. That helps with getting your emails out of spam boxes. All right. All right. Here's how to create this lead magnet. Find a problem that your audience has. Create an outline for the course. You could also use AI to do this. Write the emails. They don't have to be super long. Create an email landing page on your ESP, on your email service provider, um, and then schedule the emails in your ESP. Very easy. The best part is that you can reuse parts of your already existing content to create a 5-day email course. This way, you give people a strong incentive to sign up for your newsletter, and you're sure they will read it, unlike those ebooks that gather dust after someone downloads them. All right. Now, I want to say this too, right? Even though even though like people don't they're not always drawn to opening and reading ebooks, you still do have to sell people on what it is that you want them to gravitate towards. So, like, you got to really put yourself in your audience's shoes, and you got to have them desire what's on the other side of this offering, of this opt-in. Like, it can't just be how-to information, or like, here's some stuff that you can just Google, or here's some stuff that you could find on a YouTube. Like, it needs to have a certain amount of substance. All right. So again, if you need any help with this, hit me up. The other offering that you could have as to get people to opt in is a Notion database. This new type of lead magnet that you should use. Notion is a productivity and note-taking app, and you can use it to create value-packed lead magnets that people can duplicate on their app. I used to believe people didn't want to use Notion or didn't know how to use it, but the app is simple and anyone can learn to browse through it. You can make an account in a few seconds using your Gmail. One thing I want to say about Notion is really cool for a couple reasons. Inside of Notion, you have the ability to create you can create a Notion note, a page, and you can publish that page. Whenever you have updates, you can just update it and it will be updated on that published page. If you create an ebook, like let's say you create an ebook, someone downloads the ebook, you cannot technically change that ebook. Right? If you're sending people a PDF, you can't change that PDF after they downloaded it, right? So you now have to go through this process of updating content and resending content. A Notion database is really cool. Creating and sharing a Notion database gives people an actionable lead magnet they can save to their dashboard and use whenever they need to. You can create a database with information your audience will find helpful. For example, headlines, intros, viral posts, chat GPT prompts, niche tools, or apps. They don't even have to be yours. What matters is you save your subscribers hours of research. That's where the value is. You could have it be like your Notion database can be scripts. It could be a content calendar. It could be a content calendar. Uh, it could be I mean, again, yeah, checklists. There's a lot of stuff that you could have as your Notion asset. So that's such a good one. Oh my gosh, that's such a good one. Um, oh, ironically, the next one is checklists. One of the easiest but most valuable lead magnets. Um, I love checklists so much that I create one for almost any activity because they make everything seem simple, and action achievable. If you have above average results in your area, you can create a checklist to walk someone through the process. This gives people a helping hand without making them read pages of text. Very true. You can create your checklist in Notion or even give a simple Google Doc. It's easy to create, fun to use, and it gives immediate feedback to your subscribers. Offer the newsletter. So, so this part's kind of funny, right? Like your newsletter is obviously another thing that should be like the incentive for them to join, right? So, um, you might have noticed most newsletters don't use lead magnets. This is because the newsletter is the product. It's like subscribing to a YouTube channel. You only get a notification that the channel posted a new video. The subscriber expects to get recurring value each day or week, depending on how often the newsletter publishes content. In this case, the lead magnet is not needed. I grew a small newsletter of 500 subscribers without offering any lead magnets. The problem is people don't have clear value propositions for their newsletters. If you want to start a newsletter, but a time don't have the time to create a lead magnet, start without one. That's not a problem. Here are some examples of good value propositions from popular newsletters. Subscribe to The Hustle, your 5-minute brief on business and tech news. Love that. We serve up to the latest news and trends that shape the future of business. The best ideas from the world's best podcasts in minutes. We will make you smarter. We will make you a smarter marketer for free. You can also read past issues if you visit any of these newsletters landing pages. This and the value proposition remove the need for a lead magnet. That's why newsletter platforms like ConvertKit and Beehive allow you to publish your emails as blog posts. Even if you only have a few or no subscribers, writing an issue isn't a good is still a good idea. Final thoughts. Offering a good lead magnet is just making a good first impression, but you're not getting the best outcome if you use ebooks. Want to learn how to create content? Here's my 5-day email course. So, I thought this was a good read. I thought this was a good read. Hold on, good info. I'm creating a 1-day free course. Love it, love it, love it. Um, I thought this was a good read primarily because we as entrepreneurs, we have to get creative. We have to get far more creative on how we're capturing people's attention and what we're doing with it. Some people are leveraging tactics from 10 years ago, but the world is not the same. The world is not the same. We're entering into a phase now where as humans, we don't need to be trying to give people information. It is up to us to change people's perspective. We need to shift people's perspective so that they understand maybe why something is important and why they should want to get a certain type of information from us, right? Think about this, right? Think about food, okay? Think about food. We've all had fried chicken. We all had fried chicken, and when you look at a recipe for fried chicken, what's funny is two people can make the same two people can use the same recipe, but their fried chicken will come out different. Two people could use the same recipe for for name a dish, name any dish, but it will taste different. And you might wonder, well, why is that? Like why did my grandmother's fried chicken taste different? Why did my mom's fried chicken taste different? Why is it that my mom taught me exactly how to make this, showed it to me, and why doesn't my chicken taste the same way as my mom's chicken? And it is because we all have this very unique approach towards our flavoring of things and our ability to carry out that that particular activity. Like we have our own flavoring there. So with content, with your expertise, your subject matter, um, intellect, your expert, like all of that, we have our own flavoring. There are people like let's say I come on camera or I write stuff, and um, I've had people that say, "Hey, like I listen to you over this other guy because you look like me. You look like me. Like I don't see too many, black marketers who are on camera as much as you. And so think about that, right? I could go on and I could say the same thing as someone else, but one person would consume me more than they would consume someone else because there's something unique about me. Same thing with you. There are many things that are unique about you. So you got to lean into it with how we're capturing people's attention. We got to get creative, okay? It's not always an ebook. There are plenty of other things that we can do, all right? So my offering to anybody that's listening to this or who saw part of this video, if you are interested in maybe potentially working together to get your product created and launched, as you can see, it doesn't have to be a tedious thing. It's just a matter of walking in the right direction. If you need any help with this, just hit me up. I love helping entrepreneurs create digital assets and to be able to launch things online. All right. Looking forward to hearing from any of you. Hit me up. Peace.